Because we have to pick the one day that it's going to snow out. But that's okay.
Here's the line.
And when you work for BatYard Productions, you bear all the elements possible. BatYard is my way. I don't know where I would be today.
Hey, this is Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, with a shout out to BatYard Productions.
Well, this is kind of cool. All the comic book things you're dressed as. I guess Negan's one of your favorite characters.
Yeah, he's one of my guys.
Yeah,
One of the many. I'm not one of the guys who's like, oh, I only like this character, I only like this one.
Right.
Walking Dead is a great story arc.
Oh, no, fantastic. You've been watching the new ones?
Awesome, yeah, I've been watching. I've been up to date with the comics and stuff. The show lost me a little bit because there's too many filler episodes, but when they hit hard, though.
Right, who's your other favorite characters from Walking Dead?
Walking Dead, I love Rick, you know, fearless leader Rick. Love, you know, Glenn was a favorite, but then, you know,
you had to go.
I was saying too much. he was an old favorite. How many people is this channel gonna reach?
I don't know. We're fairly small, probably like 500 subscribers so far.
Oh man, I want to see if I'm on one of those lists.
So you're the one who's going to amplify it because you're on the channel. We're going to get a million views now.
Show this thing.
Show this thing.
So,
I gotta be careful how I show it. You know what I mean? People make it. Oh, let's get some other guy.
This is R-rated.
Oh, look at this. We got some more.
Just out of curiosity, where's your costume from? Who's fan?
DC Comics.
DC Comics.
He doesn't know anything, so be easy on him.
So the character's called Lobo.
Lobo? Okay.
Yeah, from DC Comics. Right. And the Bite Me fanboy is kind of iconic to the back of his jacket all the time. So we had to make sure that got in the costume.
Oh, so obviously he's one of your favorite characters anyway. You go to a lot of these shows and dress up?
I just started. New York Comic Con was my first one. This is my second one.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, no, thanks for the...
I love your contacts. How do you I got a good close-up of that. Oh, that's nice.
How much time did it take you to get your...
3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
I have a lot of tattoos to cover, so...
Oh, I saw that one there. No, you should get his back. The jacket is...
do a whole spin around. We got to get the whole... Oh, that's awesome.
The jacket is really where it's at.
Hey, do you mind if I bring this up? I just want to see the whole thing. Thank you.
So I am Mother Talzin, one of the Night Sisters from Dathomir, who is Darth Maul's mother.
Oh, so you're from Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay, wow. I got the whole kind of color scheme going on.
How did you relate to that character? Obviously, it's a favorite character.
One of them, yes. I really enjoyed the Clone Wars. I thought that was some of the best Star Wars sort of history and trilogy, and I love the story of the Night Sisters and how Darth Maul and Savage Press came into being. So Asajj Ventress, and so the storyline was really interesting. So I love her.
Did you make the costumes? Oh, okay.
I made this one, and I did most of it.
Well, pretty well. It'll probably take you like hours to get.
Yeah, more than hours.
Days?
More than hours, weeks.
Wow. Yeah. No, you look. It's a great costume. It's really.
Thank you.
Is it from the Clone Wars? Like
yes.
this? So they created the character.
Clone Wars.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it's also in the legacies in the comics.
So like the whole lore. Oh, I got one question for you. Do you think Snoke is Darth Maul?
Do I think Snoke is Darth Maul?
Yes.
Nah. No, I don't. But we'll find out what he's going to be soon.
Do you think he'll show up again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he's going to show up next week.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Thursday.
No, that's an excellent answer. Well, you got any final words?
No, just really kind of informative. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck.
Enjoy your day. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, thank you.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
All right.
I guess Wolverine's one of your favorite, if not your favorite character.
He's definitely on the top. Yeah, definitely.
Eddie, who else are on your hit list of top characters that you have?
I also cosplay Captain America a little bit. I really like that character, but all-time favorite is still Batman.
Oh, it is still Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So why not Batman today?
Well, I'm short. Wolverine is short, so I can pull off the look a little better, I think. So.
Do you mix it up like when you go to these shows, like a different character for each one?
Tomorrow I'll be Captain America here.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, great. How long have you been going to these shows and dressing up as the character?
Well, my wife and I live down in Wilmington, Delaware, and we probably hit about 6 cons a year. We do DC, Baltimore, New York, Philly. Wow. We came here because this is close, obviously, but that proximity is pretty nice because we can hit a lot of cons all year.
Did you go to the one in Manhattan? I think
New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's usually our big grand finale. This year was kind of different because this came up out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, that'll be a good way to end the year. See the Justice League and Daredevil.
Nice. Well, listen. Enjoy the time. I'll shake.
Oh, we gotta see him shake the hands.
Up the door, right toward the glow of the night.
How long you guys have been doing this, dressing up and coming to the Comic-Con things? First time, right?
No. I've been cosplaying for 6 years.
Wow.
And I've been to multiple cons. This is my first Long Island Comic-Con, so driving out here was interesting.
What Comic-Cons have you been to before?
I mostly stay in New York City Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
And I've also we've done D23, which is like Disney's version of Comic-Con. Yeah. Out in Anaheim. So
really?
yeah, we do a lot of dressing up.
Yeah, getting a full gown on the plane is
very interesting. I'm from the Bronx, New York.
No, the Bronx.
The Bronx.
The Bronx.
And she's from Queens. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So you're like really close to
well, it was kind of fun because she had to come pick me up on the way here today, and I just got a frantic call being like, "It's snowing. I don't know where you live. It's Queens. No one can drive here. What's going on?"
Yeah. We kind of had that problem. Well, we kind of beat the snow, but like the traffic, I bet.
Oh. Yeah.
We were coming from.
Did you get caught in the snowstorm?
No, we were lucky. Yeah. We just skidded right past. We had enough problems with people who don't know how to merge on a highway, so that was like our biggest fight, and we're just like.
So did you, like, when you were waiting outside, like it was brisk freezing, like how did that go? Like, I'm really curious.
Well, we got here early enough where the line wasn't super crazy, but this isn't my first rodeo. I know I've versed the cold before when it comes to Comic-Cons. You can't really tell, but I am wearing leggings. So
I didn't notice that at all.
And up, eyes up.
Eyes up.
We saw you online.
Oh, really?
No, I remember seeing you.
We were wondering like how people could stand out like that.
Sometimes it's just dedication. Yeah. Like, it's the complete opposite when a con is in summer and you're dying of heat. So for Disney, I was in a full ball gown dress and it was 95 degrees.
So what Disney characters were you dressed up as?
Ariel.
No. I wish. Did you guys ever know of Tower of Terror, the ride at Disneyland?
Yes.
So it was my favorite ride, and they shut it down. So I went as a zombie bellhop. So I scared a lot of kids that day. I didn't mean to, but like I had like the dark, pale skin. And then we ran into Mark Silverman, who's actually the voice of the ride.
Oh, really?
I'd never met him before, and he just walked up to me. He's like, "I'm glad you like my ride." And I was like, come here. And I was just like, I'm glad you like my costume. I didn't mean to offend you in any way. I'm just going to stand here now.
Well, that's awesome that like someone who inspired you like made you feel like that. Like you like almost inspired him in a way, you know. Dress up as that.
We hope to. I mean, it's the reason why we love it is that you see a lot of. For me, I mean, I cosplay because I had body issues as a kid, and just being able to look the way I want to and not really, and get people who appreciate just the normal human body being.
Are these the characters you usually dress up, or are there different ones?
This is my second time being Wonder Woman. I've done this New York City Comic Con before, but I do tend to stick more towards the superhero role than a princess or other characters.
Oh, the costumes are fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is.
Little Maya is a wordless picture book series. It's meant to encourage kids to use their imagination. So there's no words in it. So they get to name the characters, imagine what the characters are thinking and feeling, and a good introduction to comic book storytelling.
Okay, awesome. So what kind of like do you have like kids of your own that like you started this for?
I don't. I teach kids, and I felt that we live in this age, this digital age, where everything is very electronic, and I think it's important to have something where they can look at it, touch it, and use their imagination.
Something physical, like they could actually see.
Right, exactly.
So, have you done like any other books or anything like that? Or
Yeah,
is this,
and I have a whole horror side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you gotta look.
Oh, you did. Oh, wow. So this whole table is all you. Oh, okay. So, do you like generally did you start watching horror movies as a kid?
Oh yeah. I love horror. I was always making monsters and creatures when I was a kid. So, and I think it's just another way of communicating. I love horror and I love children's book stuff. So why only pick one?
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think I caught your name. I'm Josh, by the way.
I'm Robert Geronimo.
Robert Geronimo. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And if you got any final thoughts? Or
you can check out my stuff on rgeronimo art at rgeronimo art on Instagram, and my website's robertgeronimo.com.
All right, excellent.
I grew up on the old classic, like the Mummy, the Frankenstein, and all that stuff.
Like the 1930s.
And that was like the love of it. That's where it started, and then it just evolved from there. After I saw The Exorcist and stuff like that, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, this is serious stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. Do you have any like favorite like kind of newer horror movies?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I loved what's that one? The Witch.
Oh yeah, I heard a lot of good things about it.
The Witch was great.
Still haven't seen that.
You gotta check that one out.
I heard a lot of good things.
It's great. Yeah, The Witch was great.
That was like a year ago, right? Like
a year or two ago. About 2 years. Yeah, it's worth checking out.
Yeah, I definitely gotta look at it.
And we'll be here if you decide to get anything for your nephew.
Yeah, we'll swing around. We're just kind of like doing circles right now, but yeah, we'll come back to you and see what we can do. Thank you so much. All right, thanks again.
I'm hearing sound, no one's sleeping there. There goes the girl we like. Go, swing line to line, arriving on time, making a scene.
I kind of like her because she's kind of like almost like a bad hero in some cases. Like she wants to help like the weak and the elderly and animals and stuff like that, but she's got a bad streak to her, so it's kind of fun to be, bad too.
She's well-rounded.
She's a well-rounded hero villain.
So is this your guys' first con? I mean, obviously you guys look like veterans, so like you've been around like a few of them. Like,
yeah.
Do you have a favorite? Like, is this like your favorite characters to play as, or
yeah, definitely.
Like, do you ever switch it up or anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
We'll change it up. We do a lot of like Disney characters,
anime,
video game characters.
Yeah.
What Disney characters do you do, or will you dress up?
I've done Ariel and Elsa, but we do like kind of twist versions. So we've done like them as like warriors, and then we've done them as Jedi and Sith.
Wow! So you go all over wherever there's a Comic-Con. You'll go.
The local ones.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great.
So you're from the area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Both from the island.
I have to ask you, does this eventually hatch? Like if I threw it in the fire, would it?
I wish it did, but unfortunately it doesn't.
It hatches.
Yeah, that's cool too.
That's like one picture with my face being hit by this. No, that's gotta be.
That's excellent.
I'm videotaping it. You want to take a picture?
Thank you. Thank you for hitting me, by the way.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, if you have any final things, like want to sell your Instagrams or something like that, go for it.
Any shout outs?
You can follow me on @CStuds, so it's @CSTUDS. I post all my things.
And you can find me at PixieDust1591.
All right, excellent.
Great,
thank you so much.
Thank you both.
All right, Man Ray. So, what brings you to the Comic-Con today?
Just here to have a good time and spread the word of evil.
Oh, wow.
Every villain is lemons.
So,
down with evil. Down with evil. Like the one that paid for Legion.
Oh, you gotta do the down with evil again. You gotta get it.
Down with evil. Like Legion.
Thanks. What? You made this costume yourself? Like, how long did it take you to?
This actually took about 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. So, it's all EVA foam, like puzzle piece foam.
Wow.
This is a yoga mat. a 5-gallon bucket and a construction helmet.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
It's all held on there with spray foam.
That's really innovative.
Yep.
When's the last time was Man Ray like in any recent episodes? Like I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I can't imagine last time I seen him.
I don't think he's been in any recent episodes.
What's going on with that?
Still sucking that tube of tartar sauce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy around?
I've not seen them today.
So I'll try to catch an eye out for them.
All right. Definitely keep an eye out.
Get a good duel, you know. Like,
yeah.
Get a good fight out of it. So if you want, like, you got any like Instagrams or anything like that, you want to post it out there, you know?
Yeah, my Instagram it's my name, Jared Dreed, JaredDreed.
All right.
But yeah.
So is this your first con or like?
No, this is 9th or 10th.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've only been doing this for about a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, for a year, and you already done like 9 of them. Wow.
Yeah. So I also cosplay Professor Kukui from Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I have a biker Captain America, like Mad Max meets Captain America.
Oh, nice. That's sweet.
And Phoenix Force Namor from Avengers vs. X-Men. And Potassium Nitrate from 21 Jump Street.
Oh,
and you make all the costumes yourself. That's fantastic.
Did you make this specifically for this con, or did you have this like kind of line?
This con was a really good excuse to make this. This has been on my short list for a while. I just need an excuse to actually do it. And
it looks great.
Thank you.
Really nice.
Yeah. You really tower over everyone.
Yeah.
So like everyone sees you first before everything else.
It's very proportionate.
Yeah, exactly. It works out for you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so
much. Was intimidated to do this.
Well, thank you so much. If you have any like,
thank you.
Yeah. If you actually have I have a card somewhere here if I can find it. Yeah, if you want to check us out on YouTube, it should be out within the next few weeks or so. Nice. You know. Yeah, keep in your helmet. It's a good place.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And you guys are on Instagram?
Yeah, awesome. We're on Instagram. It might be. It's the same name, BatYard Productions.
Gotcha.
It's it might be different.
I'll send you guys a message.
All right, thank you so much. Hey.
Awesome. Have a good one.
Hey, you too. Thank you. Hey,
have fun.
Have a good time. Thank you. This is Kevin Conroy, as you should know. So I heard there's rumors of like a Justice League animated reunion. Can you shed any light on?
Well, that's been a movement that's been started on Twitter and Facebook. It's like a fan-generated interest.
Like a movement.
Yeah, there's a movement going on because it was such a popular show.
Yeah.
And there's sort of a swelling demand for it, but it's very much fan-driven.
Okay.
So the studio hasn't announced.
There hasn't been any word, but they're getting like it's kind of.
Well, they're getting more and more interest from the fan base.
Yeah. Like I couldn't see why they wouldn't do it. There's just so much demand for it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you, like, do you see like Mark Hamill like often, or like when you're not working, or like you go out to a bar or anything like that?
Well, we work together so much. Yeah, I've gotten to know him and his wife and his kids. They're a wonderful family. He's a great guy, and yeah, we're actually pretty close friends.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I just want to ask you one thing, like. When you were in Juilliard, like, did you would you see like Robin Williams and like Christopher Reeve like in the hallway just like passing by?
Well, because we were all kids, you know. We're not kids; we were young. We didn't know what people's careers were going to be. You know, Robin and I were roommates for 2 years, so we lived together.
Wow!
And Christopher was just an upperclassman. He was like 2 years ahead of me. But you know, we were all just taking classes together. You know, everybody was broke.
Yeah.
Everybody was struggling. No one knew who was going to be a breakout star or not, you know?
That must have been such a lineup, like all those
It was incredible. My class also included Kelsey Grammer. And, you know, it was just an amazing time to be there. Yeah. Mandy Patinkin was in the same class as Chris Reeve. Christine Baranski. There was all kinds of actors were there.
I got one last request for you. Do you mind like saying like any like Batman lines or anything to the camera?
I can't do the Batman voice. Warner Brothers won't let me.
Oh, okay. Well, you could do Kevin Conroy. Thank you so much, Kevin. That was excellent. Thank you. Well, when he was talking to me, I felt like the bass like hitting my chest, like his voice was that demanding. Like it was just like I literally felt the vibrations of it like throughout.
Did you know he was going to be here?
I had no idea, really. I had no idea. But I got this.
What does it say?
It says, I am Batman.
Arriving on time, making a scene. Go forward and alive, factions unwind, filming the scene.